Hey, good afternoon. I hope you are having an amazing weekend, staying warm because if you are anywhere like here, it is bleeding freezing outside. It's even snowing here again, and I'm really looking forward to spring. But today, what I really wanted to talk about with you guys is what your goals are for 2018. I mean, we are in full swing now. We're into the year. We're still excited. We've still got our resolutions, but what's happening, right? Because this is the time when we make it or break it, right? And the most important thing you can do is to figure out, you already got your goals, but how are you going to achieve them with your daily actions? You may not know what that is. Shoot me a message. I will help you set up a plan to make those goals happen, regardless of whether you're joining me for 80-Day Obsession or not. I offer free health and fitness coaching to anybody who wants it. So you want help with a nutrition plan, with a way to set up your fitness, I'm here to help anytime. So this is really the time to make sure that we are going, I want to hit this goal. I do not want to have 2019 come around and to still be fighting with XYZ. Maybe it's weight loss, maybe you're trying to gain weight, maybe you're trying to get that six-pack going on. Maybe you are trying to get off of, heart medication. There's so many different reasons that we all focus on our health and fitness. There's not just like that one reason. There's that one reason that does light that fire under us to really get us moving forward. But usually, it's that combination of, I want to have more energy. I don't want to be depressed anymore. I want to be able to run around with my kids. There's so many different reasons. Maybe you have a big special event coming up this year, a wedding, something like that. That's always a really good motivator, right? So whatever it is that you really want to push for, write that goal down and put it up somewhere where you're going to see it all the time and where it's going to inspire you to go, you know what? I want that goal more than I want whatever it is in that moment. And a lot of the times it's food, right? A lot of the times that's the big struggle. So make sure that you have that goal up where you're going to see it and be reminded daily. That's going to be a really good motivator and enforcer. And then get in touch and we're going to figure out some daily activities that are going to help you hit that individual goal that you've set for yourself. So we're going to talk a bit about 80-Day Obsession today. You've probably been seeing my posts. Maybe you read them, maybe you haven't. Maybe this is the very first time you've heard about 80-Day Obsession. Regardless, I'm going to go over the details and we are going to make sure that you have all of the ins and outs to know whether it's the right fit for you, if it's something you want to tackle. And I hope it is, because this is going to be a lot of fun and I would love to do this with you. It's going to be one of those things. It's going to be a really groundbreaking and life-changing experience for all of us who go through it together. So that's going to be really exciting. And that's going to be starting on January 15th. So we got like a week to figure out whether we're doing it or not, right? So 80-Day Obsession, what is it? This is a brand new program, and the thing that really makes it different from every other home fitness program that has ever come out is that this program literally has a new workout every single day for the entire 80 days. So there's no way that you can plateau. They really formulated this to be like working with a personal trainer in a gym, so that you're getting that experience of having to push harder as you go on. So, from week 1 to the last week, you're going to have such a progression in intensity, in how you're pushing, in the complexity of the moves. It's going to give you the ability to graduate. And that's the thing that's really exciting about it. So the results that we've been having from the test group that did this while they were filming it, I mean, man, they've been amazing. If you've been watching my news feed, wow. If not, just scroll down on my page. You're going to see some pretty amazing results. Now, of course, everybody's body is different. Maybe you don't have a big weight loss journey in front of you, but you want to feel more energized. You want to get more toned, more lean, get that booty lift, whatever that case may be. This is going to be a program that's going to really help towards those results. If you do have a weight loss journey in front of you, this is a really great program to help you get your nutrition in line, to get fitness to be a regular part of your activities so that the weight comes off naturally and that you're not starving yourself with one of those really stupid diets that don't work. We know they don't work because you can't stick to them long term. So with that in mind, we've seen a lot of the people who did have a weight loss journey in front of them lost 30 pounds, some more than 30 pounds. That's pretty freaking amazing for 80 days. I mean, we're talking about 2 to 3 pounds lost per week. That's really healthy weight loss. I know when you're looking at maybe 100 pounds to lose, 50 pounds to lose, you're like, I just want it off this very second. But when we really think about it, it didn't come on over 2 days, right? So it's one of those things where it does take a while to lose it, and you don't want to lose it really, really fast. The problem with losing it really fast is that, well, for one, it's really unhealthy. It's going to have a big toll on your body, your heart. But on top of that, you're going to have to deal with a lot of loose skin. That's not fun. When you're doing workouts along with nutrition that's good for your body, that naturally allows your body to just release those fat stores, then you're going to be finding that you're toning up as you're going along so that you don't have all that loose skin hang, all that kind of stuff that's really unpleasant to deal with. So added bonus. So with 80-Day Obsession, the focus on the body parts is really on the core and on the bum. So, booty lift, but it does work the total body. So you will be seeing that your arms are going to get more defined, your legs are going to get shaped, all that kind of stuff. You're not just working those parts. There is a lot of endurance lifting involved. So we're not focused on like super heavy weights, but it's not like we're going to be grabbing 5 pounds either. It's really more intermediate. So if you're somebody who's done P90X or Body Beast, not going quite in that kind of high weight range, but close to it. It's just going to depend on the move, of course, but I was definitely finding, I was grabbing my 20s, 25s for some of them, and I tend to use my 30s, 35s a lot. So you can see it's kind of close to where we go with the heavier lifting. There's a lot of 15 rep sets. And the thing about it is with the endurance training, there's not a lot of rest time. So it's one of those things where you get fatigued, which is really good because you're getting that heart rate up. So you're getting that excellent cardiovascular effect. And there is cardio involved in the program too, which is going to help, again, with the weight loss, the fat loss, and just balancing out your body. And of course, rest days, because that's when our muscles actually repair and build and do all that great stuff that they need to do in order for us to get results. So it's really well laid out from that point of view. So it's 5 or 6 days a week and then the rest day. And that's going to be starting January 15th for 80 days. We're going to be just grinding through it, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I do have a fitness group open for it. I am taking 10 new people at this point to join in on it. So if you're interested, shoot me a message. We're just trying to keep the numbers reasonable so that I can actually make sure I have time to help everybody through it and give everybody the one-on-one attention that's necessary. Hey, Kim. Hey, Chris. Pause. Having said that, if you're interested, definitely get in touch because I can answer any questions you have. This is more intermediate to advanced. Having said that, there is a modifier throughout every single workout for every single move. So maybe you can't jump. Maybe like you've got bad knees or something like that. That's okay. You're still going to be able to do this, and you're going to be able to get those really good results without having to go with that like high intensity kind of aspect of it. Maybe you have been working out on and off. You're not quite ready to do the fully advanced moves, so you're going to follow the modifier. Either way, it's going to help you introduce yourself into the program, and that's what's awesome about it. We also have something called A Little Obsessed, which is currently available. You can use that this coming week to prep your body to get ready for 80-Day Obsession, to see if it's a good fit for you, to get a free trial for Beachbody On Demand to try that out. Again, shoot me a message. I'll walk you through it. And that's been a lot of fun to really get used to the resistance bands and the sliders. And those come with the 80-Day Obsession kit, so you don't have to worry about getting all that stuff. It's going to be part of the kit. So meal plan wise, we're getting the full 80-Day Obsession meal plan on the website tomorrow. So you can look over that once you get your Beachbody On Demand subscription to get an idea of everything that's involved with the meal plan. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview now, so we can kind of get used to what's going to be involved. If you've done 21 Day Fix, then you're going to be familiar with, these containers, these guys we're going to be using for 80-Day Obsession, but it's going to be way different than 21 Day Fix with these guys. So for those of you who do not know what these containers are, I am just going to break down what they're for. So I love the color coded, they're fun. So, run away. There we go. So the purple container, and these are just color coded because they're for the food groups. So this would be your fruits container, and you just, basically the way this works, there's no calorie counting. You fill up the container, you plop it on your plate, and you're good to go. We will calculate your calorie range needs right up front, and then we're done with calories, which is awesome. So we figure that out. Then we know how many of each container you get per day. Easy. Now, the thing that makes this different from 21 Day Fix is when you're using these containers, we're using them in tandem. So for example, one of your meals, you might be seeing, you need this combination for the meal, and that's going to be giving you the right macronutrients at the right time to get your body the results you need. So it's taken out all of the guesswork. Now, it may feel like it's a little bit rigid at first, but this is great because you don't have to keep coming up with all of these crazy, combinations of containers, or like, I don't know, I've got a protein left and a carbs left and I have no idea what to make. This happens to us when we're left to our own devices, right? So when something is actually laid out really simply, so much easier to follow. So I'm going to go through the containers a bit more just so everybody knows which one's for what. And don't worry, you're going to have all this information in the diet plan too. So this is your carbs container. This is your vegetable container. Proteins, dairy and healthy fat, and this is nuts, seeds, and oils. So it's really simple. It's one of those things where at first you're like, wait, what's this one again? And then you have your quick reference guide, so before you know it, you know these like the back of your hand. And it's just so much more handy than trying to constantly be calculating calories and macros and all that stuff, which is awesome, but it's a lot of work, and I don't know who has the time for that. So when we get into the meal plan for 80 Day Obsession with these fun little guys, then we're going to get into the combinations, like I mentioned. So the most important part of the plan uses the, kind of science of our body, how it works. So before a workout, after a workout, how do we best fuel our body? And then how do we best replenish our body afterwards so that we get that, awesome muscle synthesis and best fat burning out of it? That's what it's really going for with this. And that's why all those people had those amazing results. So the one thing that they've got, which is just really simple because it's before and after. So before your workout, you're going to be eating a vegetable, a protein, and a carb. So that's going to be kind of like breakfast if you're doing your workout in the morning. You're going to have that. An hour later, you do your workout. And then after your workout, you're going to have a recovery shake. And then your next meal after that, boom, it's these guys again. So easy. After that, there's 3 other meals that you're going to have throughout the day. In the color combinations, we're going to get into that more in depth later, but this is just to show you, like, it's a really simple plan to follow. That workout block around, like the meals around your workout, that's a good 4 to 5 hour window. So it's a really good area for your body to be able to be absorbing all of these things and make the use of these nutrients. So before your workout, we do have the supplements worked right into the plan. If you're not using them, there's alternatives, so don't worry, but I do recommend, if you don't have allergies, use them because you're going to find they make an absolutely huge difference. So this is Beachbody Performance Energize, and I love this stuff. If you watch my whatever they call that live feed thing. See, I don't know terms. You'll see I drink this stuff every single day. And this just gives you a ton of natural energy to tackle your workout. And when you have this, you're able to give a lot more effort in your workout. And the more effort you put in, the more results you get out of it. So definitely recommend this stuff. And it's not like super high in caffeine. I mean, if you've tried pre-workout supplements before and had the jitters, which I've tried other ones before and I have, and that feels awful. Never had that with this stuff. I've been using it for years since it came out. It's awesome. So after the workout, within 30 minutes, we've got our recovery shake. I have the chocolate. It also comes in orange, which is like almost like a creamsicle. It's really good. I'm a chocolate fanatic. So I go for the chocolate. This stuff is really high in protein. It's got, BCAA, all that good stuff that helps your, body recover. That's why it's called Recover. And pomegranate extract. It's just the things that help your muscles relax so that you can not feel a whole bunch of soreness afterwards, which is important, especially the next day when we're about to hit that next workout. So definitely this stuff's amazing. And like every other thing, I'm always recommending you incorporate Shakeology into your plan. This stuff is just gold. Absolutely like health crack, liquid gold, awesome. It has over 70 different superfoods, which basically just means it's full of a whole bunch of nutrient-dense foods that give your body a whole bunch of, vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, phytonutrients, all these things that I can't even list off. And that just helps your body to feel more energized. It helps your hair, it helps your nails, it helps your muscle recovery. It keeps you full, it fights junk food cravings, and I have a big sweet tooth, so I rely on this stuff big time. So I definitely recommend you work that into the plan. They do have options to get all of these supplements with your 80-day obsession kit at a massive discount. So we'll talk about that when we get talking one-on-one, what the best plan is for you, which is the best kit for you to get the best results. So those are the main supplements. Personally, I use the Recharge at night. This shake is basically to help you, do that muscle repair while you're sleeping, again, so you don't wake up sore. It's also another 20 grams of protein. And if you're a late night snacker, it's really helpful to be able to have that little something at the end of the night before you go to bed without totally going off of the meal plan, because we all know how easy it is to just go snacking and raid the kitchen when we're really munchy for something. And this just helps us keep really structured about it. So Chris, does Energize require a break of a week after 8 weeks like some pre-workouts? That is a good question. So with the Energize, there's always warnings on these things. Just to be on the safe side, it doesn't hurt. Now, we're not going to be using them on rest days per se, so your body is getting, a break in between. Usually the reason that they've got warnings on those pre-workout supplements is because of high caffeine. This one isn't much more than just having a cup of coffee, so you're not going to find it's got the same kind of effect that a lot of them do. And the main thing that they're worried about with those guys is, like, the high caffeine ones can be really harsh on your kidneys as it's trying to flush that stuff out of your body. So I use this every day but rest days, and I don't ever have any problems. I've been using it for 2 years straight, so yay, I'm good. So from that point of view, I'm good. If you're ever worried about it, take a break. It's not going to hurt, and then when you come back and use it again, you're going to just go and power through those workouts. So it's never a bad idea if you want to be extra on the safe side. And Kim asked, is it vegan friendly? And Chris asked, is it meat friendly? Good questions, guys. We do have a completely separate vegan meal plan for this. So if you are vegan, or even if you just have, if you're the kind of person who does vegan days, yep, you can follow that meal plan. You're going to get just as amazing results with it. And we do have the standard meal plan, which of course has fish and meat and all that good stuff. So you are covered either way. So that's good questions there, guys. So the last thing I want to talk about is, you probably noticed in the title of this video, Autumn Calabrese exclusive test group. This is really exciting because this is the first time we've ever had a super trainer do this, where they're going to be running a group for us. They're going to be answering our questions. They're going to be doing videos in the group that are just for us. She's going to be basically there to answer our questions, to cheer us on, to motivate us, to give us more information on the program for the entire 3 months we go through it. I mean, how freaking exciting is that? I mean, I just feel like this is one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities where if you don't jump in on this, you're going to really regret it. So I'm really excited to work with Autumn. If you've done 21 Day Fix, you know how freaking awesome her programs are and how cool she is. Like, she is such an amazing little drill sergeant. So if you want to work with Autumn Calabrese, I mean, hello, amazing. It's not going to cost you any more than it would just to get the program by itself. You do need to sign up as a Team Beachbody coach, but you do not have to run the business at all. And when you get the challenge pack, the 80-Day Obsession Challenge Pack, it waives the coach sign-up fee. So again, you're not spending any more, and you're getting to work with Autumn Calabrese one-on-one. I mean, I would pay extra money to do that just because she's freaking awesome. And I know I'm going to be so much more accountable to staying on track when I know I'm going to be posting in that group with her, because I don't want to be messing up, right? That's the cool thing about doing these accountability groups. When you're in it with a whole bunch of other people who are trying to do the same thing, you feel pretty guilty if you cheat. So that's going to be one of the things where we're all going to be like super on track with this because we know we're in it with everybody else. That's the beauty of these groups. So you're going to be getting the 80-Day Obsession Challenge Pack. You're going to be getting into Autumn Calabrese group. You're going to be getting one-on-one coaching with me. You're going to have all of the resources you need. You're going to have the workouts. You can stream them anywhere, anytime that works for you. So you can make it fit your day. And I can help you figure out when that is because I know it's always going to be hard to fit it in at first. But it's just like any other habit. As soon as you work it into your day, you get those good things established, it becomes easier. It's just starting that's always hard. All right, I see some more questions here. So does, oh, not a question, just a comment. Yeah, and I agree, Kim. It's just pretty freaking awesome. We're going to get to work with her. So I'm really, really pumped for it. The very last day to register to get in that group with Autumn Calabrese is the 14th. That's 1 week from today, next Sunday, last day. There are no exceptions to that. So if you want in, you need to let me know now that you're interested. We can talk about it. We can make sure it's the right fit for you before you go ahead with it. And then we're just going to work through it together. And yeah, it's going to be a struggle some days. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh through it. And the biggest thing is that we're going to be proud of ourselves when we're done. We're going to have, you know, all those results to just be like, what? It's going to be worth it. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. So I am very excited to get started with it. I really hope it's something you're considering because I would love to work with you to make sure that you get in the best shape of your life in 2018, that you feel energized, that you're just excited about every single day. So one thing I find when we're healthy, everything else seems easier. You know, it's one of those things that go hand in hand. So have any more questions, drop them in the comments, send me a message. I do have more information and the basic overview of 80-Day Obsession on my website, amandarosefitness.com. Just click on the 80-Day Obsession tab when you're there. Definitely just get in touch because this is the year. This is the year to make it happen. Have an awesome day, guys.